Have you ever suddenly woken up in the middle of a freezing winter night in a foreign country? Listened to the soft rustle of snow against an unfamiliar window, and felt a fierce, aching longing for the warm, smoky scent of your childhood home? Or perhaps, on a fading autumn afternoon, standing amidst the rushing crowds on a busy avenue in Paris, New York, or Tokyo, you suddenly felt like a lonely leaf drifting in the wind, completely suffocated by isolation? We are all travelers carrying massive ambitions. We have crossed half the globe to find a future and a place under the sun. Yet, there are quiet moments when the stage lights turn off, when the noise of fame and fortune fades away, and we find our souls utterly empty. We feel adrift, like a boat with no harbor. The ticking clock in the vacant room serves as an invisible reminder that time is ruthlessly passing. And we are losing something profoundly sacred. Nostalgia is the richest yet most painful asset of an expat. It is the memory of an aging mother waiting by the doorstep in the twilight, her eyes fixed on the path, longing for her child's return. It is the silhouette of a quiet father sitting on the old porch, sipping bitter yet warm tea. It is the crystal-clear memory of a barefoot childhood, running through green fields and chasing paper kites under an open sky, completely free of worries, completely free of pain. These images, though covered in the dust of time and separated by thousands of miles of ocean, remain a tender scar in our hearts. They are a sacred sanctuary that brings tears to our eyes whenever we dare to touch them.
VB.VN, Vietnam's leading text-to-speech solution.
But human life is a continuous chain of journeys and goodbyes. We cannot live forever in the shadow of the past, nor can we cling to the fragments of nostalgia to escape reality. Life is like a slow-motion movie where each of us is both the director and the main actor, experiencing our own joy, anger, sadness, and grief. There are brilliant chapters filled with roses and light, but there are also dark, freezing scenes filled with deep wounds and betrayal. When facing the storms of life, when our trust is crushed and our love is betrayed, it is incredibly easy to fall into a deep abyss of resentment, bitterness, and suspicion. We begin to build thick walls to protect ourselves, accidentally turning our hearts into cold, unfeeling stones. What, then, is the true meaning of our existence? Is it to accumulate endless wealth, to reach the absolute peaks of power, only to eventually lie down in a lonely grave with two empty hands? No, this life is far too brief. It is shorter than a single blink of the cosmic eye. When you look up at the night sky shimmering with millions of stars, you realize that our petty arguments, rivalries, and narrow resentments are entirely meaningless. Majestic castles will eventually crumble. Glorious titles will be erased by the dust of history. The only thing that remains, the only thing that truly defines the value of a human being, is the love we have given away and the light of goodness we have ignited in this world. That is precisely when we need to awaken and find our way back to the path of orienting toward goodness, an inner compass that helps us reposition our souls amidst the storms of life. Goodness is not an abstract, dry philosophy found in textbooks. It is not a grand, heroic deed that requires the applause of the world. Goodness is a gentle whisper from the deepest chambers of your heart. It is a journey back to your original self, pure, innocent, and kind, just like the day you were born. It is when you choose to pause for a moment in this chaotic world to listen to the tears of a hurting friend. It is when you choose to smile and forgive an insult, not because the other person is right, but because your soul deserves peace. It is when you willingly extend a warm hand to lift a stranger up when they stumble on the road of life. For those living far from home, this journey toward goodness carries an even deeper meaning. When you live in a foreign land, dealing with differences in language, culture, and lifestyle, you can easily feel completely disconnected. But it is within that exact isolation that you have the rare opportunity to look clearly into your own soul. You will realize that no matter the skin color, and no matter the language, every tear is salty and every smile carries the exact same warmth. Kindness does not need a passport. Benevolence does not require a translator. A tight hug, a compassionate look, or a shared meal between strangers in a distant country is the most beautiful universal connection, binding lonely souls together into one human family. Let your nostalgia become a powerful healing energy for your soul. Whenever you feel exhausted and crushed by the relentless pressure of modern society, close your eyes and return to that peaceful harbor of your past. Remember the warm advice of your grandmother, the gentle embrace of your grandfather, and the deeply human moral stories you heard by the fireplace. These traditional values and simple life lessons are the sweet nourishment that keeps the flame of goodness alive inside you. Do not let the glittering lights or the fierce competition of a foreign city blur the honest, compassionate, and generous nature that your parents passed down to you. This internal transformation toward goodness always begins with the smallest, invisible things in daily life. You do not need a fortune to do good deeds. A sincere question to a colleague who is having a bad day, a warm smile given to a homeless person on the street, or holding the door open for the person behind you are all acts of grace. Even simply respecting nature, appreciating the trees, and being deeply grateful for the food you have each day are beautiful seeds of goodness silently blooming in your soul. These actions may seem small, but they act like a pebble thrown into a still lake, creating ripples of warmth that comfort countless lives around you. Life is a perfect mirror reflecting exactly what you give to it. If you look at the world with suspicion, selfishness, and hatred, you will see nothing but a cold, ruthless, and dangerous place. But when you open your heart and view life through the lens of compassion, tolerance, and gratitude, you will discover that the world is overflowing with miracles and kindred spirits. The positive energy you emit will automatically attract beautiful things and supportive people to your side. It transforms your life into a fragrant garden. Even in the dead of a freezing winter abroad, forgiving your past is also a vital step on this path of goodness. All of us have made mistakes. All of us have decisions we deeply regret. There are long nights when we lie awake, consumed by guilt, self-blame, and the pain of what has already passed. But the past is a rough draft that has already been written. No one can go back to erase it. Instead of carrying the heavy burden of regret, learn to be gentle with yourself. Forgive the wounded child inside you. Whisper to that child that the storm has passed, and that you did the best you could at that time. Turn yesterday's failures into invaluable lessons, using them as stepping stones to walk more firmly, confidently, and virtuously. Today, light your own candle first, and its glow will naturally inspire other candles to burn bright. Time flies incredibly fast, like a shadow passing through a window. To my friends living across the oceans, no matter what time zone you are in or what job you do, please pause for a single moment right now. Place your hand over your heart. Feel the vibrant rhythm of life beating inside you, and ask yourself, did I live today fully and kindly? Do not let your precious life slip away in blind busyness or petty resentments. Awaken to love more, to tolerate more, and to ensure that every footprint you leave on this earth is deeply infused with the fragrance of goodness. When the music of your life reaches its final notes, and you stand before the ultimate reality of death, what will make you smile in absolute peace? It certainly will not be your bank balance, your fancy degrees, or your luxury properties. What will truly comfort your soul is the memory of the smiles you lit up on the faces of others, the tears you wiped away for the less fortunate, and a light, peaceful conscience that lived a completely good life. Live your life so beautifully that when you were born, the world smiled while you cried, and when you die, the world cries while you smile in absolute fulfillment. That is the highest pinnacle of a magnificent human existence.